today we're gonna be doing complete all the side windows, back window, full front windshield. Windshield we'll be doing in XR70, which is almost clear. The front windows would be in limo 5%, in XR as well. Backs, because they already come stained glass, we're gonna be doing over stained glass 15 over factory to make all even out. You preferably wanted everything dark, so we'll make it everything limo basically. Normally I would say stained glass runs in some cars from 15 to 20 some percent, and a lot of people will say is like, do I need two fronts? Obviously, to match, usually films matches from outside looking in pretty close with the XR, but from inside, when you sit from inside looking out, normally it's like you see slightly different colors difference in film. So I usually suggest people to do all the sides and the back, so that way it looks more like uniform. To match, you gotta match film to film, sort of say you have to be in the in the same family to match, to have the best results. For the windshield, we're gonna use it's called soak shield rope that we're gonna tuck it in, especially here to protect all the electronics, all the water, especially seats. Those beautiful seats needs to be covered, so everything is gonna get covered. Center console, everything is gonna be covered. For our doors, same thing. We have everything to cover to make sure nothing gets soaked, and especially parts like this, as you can see, is fabric. We normally remove at least so we can feed the film deep enough. But technically on these, I would say this is same as on the Dodge Charger. They have similar clips. You disconnect, you undo the clips, and basically this it comes out. Remove a seal and the clips. I can show you a clip. The clips basically just like this, just like a Dodge makes it. The back we figured out has the clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4 has 1 and 2. There's a hard clips. There's like, then this comes off just like this. This comes off. You remove this from inside. There's a 1 screw in there, and then you have another screw here, and you have 1 more screw here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and the rest is clips. Patterns that's by DAP, as you can run pole, you can see is super precise. For laminated glass, normally patterns are pretty close. This is first time. So for most part, from installer side, you don't have to shrink none of these windows. For most part, they're pretty flat, as you can see. The bottom is 0 fingers. Alright, and we'll test it out, the quarter window. Alright, that's my favorite color. Love it. I want to give a shout out to Fusion Tools for making the best products in this industry. I would say, as far as tools, I love them. Anything you buy from the Fusion Tools is like top notch. It's super good. There's like other methods to do it. Obviously, some people do two steps where they lock just the top squeegee, they heat it up, everything, they roll down, and then they start tucking in. But this particular car has, I would say, pretty deep edges. So to avoid all the creasing, that's why I kind of prefer to open the pan a little bit more. As you can see, no gaps. No gaps. Scrub it again. My spatula. Alright, then again, this is not a speaker, so I wouldn't worry about that part. As you go, I'm gonna collect the water. Unroll. That's how we unroll. So normally on trucks I unroll about 3/4. Bottom first. And now all we gotta worry is about the top. Okay. Now we're gonna unroll all the way up. And you don't want to stick it. Yet you want to make sure you don't touch anything on the top. Now we can slide it in. Alright, you want to double check, make sure there's no light, no daylight, stuff like that. And then, so when you have a few fingers that, so normally I start in the center and you take your hand and you pull it. So you kind of stretch your film a little bit to avoid all the fingers. And now we take my favorite tool again, spatula. And now we try the edges.
Some of this the dryer sheet so we don't create any static on the window, and the film is able to be shrunk and be shaped.
When it's dry, you kind of see it. If there's any glue or anything, obviously you have to double check before we do final. Alright, and now we're gonna mist again. Just mist. And do a final. Again, when you can do final, trying not to touch the top. Kinda want to start on the right track and slowly unroll it. From SoCal Tint Shop in Riverside, California, 2025 Chicago Avenue, Suite A1. We on Chicago between Spruce and Columbia in Riverside, California. We do offer window tinting and paint protection films for automotive. We do carry Expel products. We one of authorized dealers in Riverside. Our shop number is 951-455-1313. Please, yeah, give us a call. If you guys need any services as far as window tinting and paint protection, give us a call.